What is going on, YouTube? Back with the Prez Tuesday. It's pull day. Yesterday I dropped the push workout, all body weight giant sets. I got some pretty good comments. People were asking me to bring the body weight back variation of this training, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. And if you watched yesterday's chest routine, the push focused giant set, my chest and shoulders super lit, and it was all body weight yesterday. I only made it through 4 total rounds, but again, that volume, like I said, that type of training, it's going to produce a lot of muscle damage. We did a lot of eccentrics throughout the whole routine. Everything was controlled, and as well as you're getting that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy benefit, right? Where we're not getting is the mechanical load. We're not getting that extra load added because we're doing everything body weight, right? So the mechanical tension is the one driver of hypertrophy that we're really not touching on when this type of routine. But again, maximal strength is good for being very strong. This type of training, you're going to get the benefits of work capacity, endurance, building up your lactic acid threshold. So pull work today, guys. We're going to get another 5 exercise cycle going. I'm going to start it with muscle ups. I'm only going to do 2 to 3 muscle ups. I don't want to fail on the muscle ups, just like the way the handstand push-ups yesterday. I ended up starting at like 10, and on the 4th set it was only down to 2. So we're just going to keep these at 2s and 3s for the muscle ups for the first portion of the routine. But again, 5 exercise cycle here, guys. Nice and light. I always said, you come out in the winter when it's colder out and you got the layers on, you're naturally going to be a little bit heavier. Your mobility is going to be a little stiffer. So when the summertime comes and you're hitting these sets, you're going to move a lot better. Let's go. Nice rep. How you doing? That was a big clip. Doing good, thank you. All right, second movement. Now, this I usually train first, but we're doing them assisted. We're doing front lever band assisted pulls here. Butt band under the butt. Woo! A tough 8. And this row variation of front lever row is going to really hit the deep lower lats. Amazing for the lower lat engagement. But again, it's very hard exercise to do. So if you're a beginner, you guys can do tucked bodyweight rows. Same thing, right? And again, if you can't do muscle ups, you can start with pulls and then go to rows. You work to your level. Muscle ups, vertical pull, front lever rows, horizontal. We're going to be going back and forth. Back to a vertical pull now. And again, everything slow and controlled here, guys. Back to horizontal. We'll go 2-bar rowing here. We just did 3-bar vertical pull. Now we'll go 2-bar horizontal rows. Whew, tough 10. We're actually going to be hitting a 6 exercise cycle here. Now, we're going to get a little iso work in. We're going to go chin up, holds here, guys. This is an exercise 5. It's going to be a 6 exercise cycle. Nice 8 to 10 second hold. And then we'll finish off. Back to horizontal rowing. And now we'll go pronated, wide grip, easy variation, feet on the floor, as opposed to the first variation of rows, which were feet elevated, harder variation. All right, guys, that's the first round done. Like I said, just like on the push day, I'll take about a 5-minute break in between each set. I'll aim for 4 to 5 total rounds of this. Beginners, you can do, depending on how many exercise selection you're doing, right? Let's just say you're doing a cycle of 4 or less exercise, 4 or less movements. So if you're a beginner and you're doing pulls, tucked rows, chin-ups, and then easy rows, the regular bodyweight rows there, right? 4 exercise cycle, aim for 3 rounds. If you're doing 5 exercises or better and you're a beginner, you could keep it as 2 rounds to start and build up your volume over time. Like I said, me, I'm gonna hit a minimum of 4 today. Let's go. Second set. Told you, we're just keeping the muscle ups at 3s every round. Can't do front lever pulls with a band, do tuck bodyweight rows. All right, guys, third set, 5-minute break between each set. And literally, the pump that I have in my back, again, just after those 2 sets, is insane. Like I said in the beginning, you're building up a ton of work capacity. It's a high volume routine. We're getting 50, 60 reps in total each single set right here, right? The lactic acid buildup is high. The 5-minute break just allows almost for full lactic acid dissipation. But every time you do another set, and if you keep that volume high, that threshold to recover between sets, it's going to take longer and longer. And if you keep that break period 5 minutes, you're gonna go into the next set with a little bit of fatigue in there. That's how you increase the lactic acid threshold. You keep the break period short, and even if you're tired, even if there's still some fatigue in the muscle, you go into the next set. Even if the reps drop off on the next set, you're pushing through that uncomfortable feeling. That's what teaches the body how to adapt and to build that threshold higher and higher. Let's go, round 3. Remember, because I'm doing band assisted front levers, the muscle ups are going to be the most explosive, most nervous system demanding movement right here for me. Just like the handstands were on the push day, and the handstands kept getting harder and harder. And that was the hardest muscle up set right there. I'm gonna have to get a heavier band for the next set. Those reps were too half-assed, but it's all right because the fatigue is high, and you're gonna be getting almost like partial range of motion reps there, which is like the new phase that everyone's talking about, that long partial range of motion where you're not really contracting, you're just staying in that stretch. Very similar like the reps that I was just hitting right there. Woo. Trying to keep the reps as controlled as possible so we're getting that eccentric benefit right here, controlling the range of motion from the concentric all the way to the eccentric, creating that muscle damage. Focus on my back. All right, guys, 3 rounds done. Like I said, minimum 4. So we'll see how the reps go on the 4th set, and that'll decide if we're gonna go for the 5th or not. That set, we had the lowest volume on the pulls, and the front lever row started to get, a little too fatigued. So I'll add a band, and I'll see how we get on the 4th set. Let's go. All right, guys, 4th set. Another 5-minute break here. And like I said, the lats now, everything is super pumped. The lactic acid is still on my back. The fatigue is there. Think about if you got punched, right? Let's just say you got punched in the eye. Your eye swells up and closes, right? That swelling, that's what closes the eye. That's exactly how your body feels or your muscles feel when they're engorged with blood. You have a crazy pump, right? You're gonna feel like your range of motion is almost limited because of how much, again, how thick and how much fluid you have in your muscles at this point, right? And that's exactly how I feel at this point, right? Let's go. Last, or round 4 for that matter. All right, we got to get these muscle ups, keep it going. So I can tell right now this will be the last round just how the handstands went yesterday. I only ended up catching 2 on my last set. Come on, we got a little momentum here. Remember, it's all pull. 6 pull exercises in order, right? So your lats are gonna get fatigued every single set, no matter what here, guys. Again, that's what builds up the work capacity. You build your endurance up. We added a light green band. Like I said, I was gonna add a little bit of a band to this purple. See if we get a little bit better reps here. Oh, yeah. Woo. There you go, caught 10 on that last set right there. Make up for those sloppy muscle ups. But the muscle ups, the benefit of the muscle ups that I'm getting right now is just the high eccentric load, right? I always said about the muscle ups, the reason why they develop such a good physique and amazing for the lats is because you're coming down with gravity assisting you, right? So assisting you to come down faster. Your lats take on a high degree of eccentric loading on muscle ups. Great for muscle building. The last set, guys. I'm gonna take the sets a little closer to failure, each one here. Whew, and my biceps too. The biceps are lit. That's why we're not doing any real direct bicep isolation work. These chin up holds, gonna hit the bis. The close grip rows are gonna hit the bis. Everything's gonna hit the bis, right? Especially as the lats get fatigued, the bis are gonna want to assist more and more. I barely caught 8 on that one. Let's finish these rows strong. Okay, stay on that side. All right, too slippery on that side. Let me finish them over here. Back on this side. I gotta put my feet in the groove here, guys, or else there's no traction on this mat. All right, guys, and that is pretty much a wrap for the routine today. You guys know, just while it's still here, before they rip these bars down, which they might end up doing sometime soon, we got the Bar Natural logo up here. And so wrap for the routine, guys. Full pull day, giant sets today. Remember, giant sets, multiple exercises in a row for a given muscle group. We had all chest and shoulder work yesterday. Today was just straight back, right? Biceps got a ton of engagement as well. We had upper, vertical row, vertical pulling, horizontal rowing. And the benefit of this is you get a lot of variety, right? We're switching our grips every single exercise. We're going from vertical to horizontal. So you're getting that full, complete back stimulus that's needed for optimal back development and everything there, guys. And again, you're getting the mixed grips for elbow health and to avoid overuse. So let's just say I was doing this giant set routine and I wanted to do muscle ups. Then I went into front lever rows. Then I went into pronated pull-ups. Then I went into pronated regular rows. That's all pronated. It's constant grips, the same grip over and over. And if you're doing it for multiple rounds, that's when you're gonna start to feel a discomfort in the elbow joint, right? You can avoid that by getting variety and exact routines just like this. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. If you have a question or comment, you already know, leave in the comment section. Like the video, share with your friends and your family. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. Peace out. Bar Naturals.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.